Greetings and welcome, everyone. It's an All You Can Geek Gamecast. One of your hosts, Jim Gast, joined by Mike Sneedy,
What's up?
Corey Feinsod,
Ahoy.
and Tony Corkin
Hey,
Hodges.
hey, hey.
Welcome, guys. Welcome, listeners. Welcome, viewers. We're live right now on Twitch, Tuesday nights at 8 o'clock Eastern. We just did the movie cast, followed up with Gamecast, sometimes some bonus rounds if you want to hear some spoiler content for stuff. Uh, yeah, if you can't catch these live broadcasts, though, YouTube's got all the content, so be sure to subscribe over there and give us a like because that helps us out too in whatever YouTube world there is out there.
Hmm.
So, guys, yeah, this is Gamescom's going on right now. We're gonna get into that. Stay tuned. Got some trailers to talk about. I didn't get to watch all of it, so you'll have to guide me through what I missed here. I missed some of the big stuff, but um, anyways, what have we been playing though? Mike, kick us off.
I did finally get, and I'm playing Marvel Tokon. Um,
Nice.
yeah, I, I'm getting my ass handed to me 9 times out of 10, but it's
That's
still a
my
fun
fear.
time. Um, the episode mode that I talked about a little bit with the beta, it is still kind of that where if you want to hear the character voices, you're gonna have to wait through these, you know, comic slides going at a pretty slow pace. If not, you just spam X and you read and you don't really get to give the characters a chance to talk. But I mean, that's how it has to go unless because it's a very unbalanced sort of equation of just comic panel to actually doing a match in that mode, which is it's a little rough, but whatever, it's fine. And they have shared bigger cutscenes that for each team, the storyline's a little different, but there's a few shared cutscenes. So some of it seems high production, some of it seems cheap. At the same time, it's interesting. There's the other single player stuff is there's no like traditional like arcade, which is kind of weird. There's just this weird sort of like tournament mode that sort of I don't know. There's just strange stuff going on there, but that's fine. Um, you do get to do different the story modes though, the episode modes. You do ones for each of those announced teams, so at least that feels pretty substantial. With you have a new story basically for every team because the story is a little different. It's as if that team wins the tournament to save the world. That's the premise. And then otherwise, as far as the main game goes, it's fun. It's hard. It's so much going on. People have like ridiculous combos already where like you get touched and half your life bar is gone. I can't do that. There is a decent sort of character tutorial where it tells you, how to do a handful of combos, and I can't do all those either. I
Yeah,
try a few of
typically.
them, but I can do. There is the auto combos which are kind of hard to use practically. They're either wasteful of your meter or they're just you don't get an opportunity to do them too often. But they're there and you can do decent damage if you just spam a button. Um, but I like it so far. I'm trying to learn it. I'm trying to learn like Wolverine, Spider-Man, obviously, Cap, Magneto. That's my team. But I basically the other most of them are used as assists. I haven't really
Mm.
learned like Cap or Magneto at any level.
Is
But
there is there any other like aspects to this game besides the just online fighting? Like, is there like a good almost like is it like a crypt kind of thing? Is there anything like that in this game?
um, well, so the episode mode is pretty expansive, but it's just story
Okay.
mode with mostly reading comics and
Yeah, you
some
can skip. You said that. Yeah.
cutscenes.
Yeah.
I you can get new colors doing things. There's like a survival mode and certain challenge modes. Survival mode is kind of like almost roguelike where you add modifiers to yourself, get some life back, keep going over and over.
Yeah.
And yeah, the tournament thing is kind of weird. I don't know what it's for exactly, but there's nothing like nothing crypt like really, nothing too specific. You get colors by doing stuff, but nothing all that substantial in that way. And yeah, I don't know. I like it a lot though. It's fun. I want to learn it. I actually did better switching to ranked than casual. I feel like on casual, like people were just going crazy, and since there's no pressure, like it doesn't matchmake as strict based on skill, I guess. So I was getting killed in casual for a little while. Then I'm like, all right, I'll try ranked right at the beginning. And then I was like, I went 50% usually there. So ranked actually feels a little better at the moment for me. But that's just because I'm also bronze 1. I'm at the beginning there.
Yeah.
I do wish there was some sort of combo breaking mechanic in this. This is now, listen, I'm a casual fighting fan. So most of my frame of reference is Injustice 2, and I had a combo breaker thing for once around. You can spend some meter to break a combo. But when you can get touched twice in this game and that's it, and you're just kind of watching yourself just get beaten up in a corner, I do think we need some sort of combo breaking mechanic in this game. And that's about it as far as I'm sure I'll have more to say when I understand the game a little better. But it's still pretty fun for me. I do view it as like a cross between like the NetherRealm stuff and the like MVC type stuff. So it's somewhere in the middle there.
All right. Cool. All right, Tony. Anything for you?
Yeah, I also played Tokon, which
Oh,
Nice.
yeah, it's fun. The single player stuff is passable, I guess, right?
Okay. It's
yeah.
there.
It's there.
It's like a
but
Street Fighter 2 game.
It's really gonna be it. I haven't touched online because the way I acquired it does not allow me to do that.
Okay.
Sony really fucked up the PC release because, whatever. They fucked up all their PC releases. And all these people were saying, like, they did comparison videos where it's like, this is the official Steam, like, release on Steam and how it plays, and it's garbage. And like, this is the cracked version without the DRM, and people are running on, like, 10-year-old hardware, and it runs fantastic. So I was like, there's no way that's true. And I did it, and it's like, okay, they're right. That's absolutely right. So
Wow, they have to really fix the Steam version then. That's
yeah,
crazy.
and it's funny because they actually came out with an interview today, Arxis, where they're like, yeah, we don't even know if we're going to be able to earn the players' trust back on the PC version right now. And I was just like, Jesus
Wow.
Christ, bro, like, and it's really not their fault. They're just the developer. It's Sony that's saying, hey, you have to put the DRM in the game, for anti-piracy measures. But again, it's so bad to the point where a lot of these like online tournaments are like
Gonna
banning
use
the console
correct.
version. Like,
Yeah.
it's straight up like,
Oh.
or no, I'm sorry, banning the PC version. You can only play the console version for these tournaments. So it's just like, you can't really have a competitive fighter and just be exclusive to PlayStation. Like,
Yeah.
maybe, but I don't know. I don't know how it's gonna fare there. But yeah,
I did. I would say on PlayStation I've played obviously like 30-ish matches by now, and maybe one or two felt like the connection was bad. So that side on PlayStation's been fine.
Hmm.
well, yeah. I
Okay.
mean, it's more connectivity. It's not like it's like the
Yeah.
performance. Like the way the game's code is that if
Okay.
you're playing against a PC player, the PC player's problems like the stuttering, the delays, etc., is going
Yeah.
to impact even your match. So that's why these
Right.
tournaments are saying no PC players allowed because how would you feel if you lost a match because you were fighting somebody on PC and
Right. Because
whatever.
one player's seeing one thing and the other player's seeing something else sometimes.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like they're not synced up properly.
Right. So, yeah, it's kind of garbage. But yeah, the mechanics are fun. They did a really good job. I mean, I have no doubt in my mind they've done tons of BlazBlue, Guilty Gear, Dragon Ball's Fighters, stuff like that. So the pedigree is there. If you played any of those games, it plays exactly like that, exactly how you would expect it to. The tagging, it is really weird with just one health meter, and that
You don't really need to tag.
I mean, yeah, you don't need a tag, but to me, it's kind of in this weird place. And I've only played it for a couple hours, so I'm not going to condemn it completely. But in my mind, it just takes away a lot of the risk versus reward in terms of like a tag fighter, where if you get out a tag and you whiff it or they super you or whatever, like you can get punished so bad.
Yeah.
I'm sure
How many times you call in a tag for MVC2 and you get juggled like effing crazy as soon as they come in.
Oh yeah, I mean
You know,
entire tournaments.
yeah.
Like there's so many video like iconic Evo moments where it's like it's 1v3 in a Marvel vs. Capcom 2 or Marvel vs. Capcom 3 match, and the three-player character player just got greedy and was very cavalier with their assist usage and just got common. And for me, that's one of the awesome points of a tag team fighter where it's like, oh, like you can come back from this, right? So to not have that, and it's just like, oh, I mean, yeah, you take damage if your assist gets
right. You get recoverable damage, but you have to hit the other guy, like I guess before they hit you again, or just hit them in general. While so there's like it's like a sectioned off portion of that life bar. You get a small section of all the damage that your assists. Basically, everyone else's assists, especially on lower levels, they're like you have 3 assists that unlock gradually as you earn them, because there's different ways to earn them. But yeah, it's not. I don't know about that enough. I'm not good enough to really weigh in on if it would be better if they had their own life bars. But this is what they're going for with this game, I guess.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not gonna connect because I've only played a couple hours and I've had hundreds of hours in the other tag team fighters. It just feels weird, and I'm just like, oh, that's interesting. But yeah, it's a solid foundation. The other thing I am concerned about still is just the roster, like the amount of characters, and I get characters are the most expensive part of a fighting game. And that's why I agree with my like. Parts of the story you're like, oh wow, this is pretty high budget. It has like an animated scene for like multiple minutes, and then other times it's like this comic booky, like press X to advance the story, and it's just single frames, and
which is most of it,
right? Which is most of it. So I get it, but at the same time, I'm like, damn, like when you come off of like Marvel vs. Capcom 3, when you come off of like Super Smash Brothers, whatever, all these other games, and it's like 40 plus characters at least, right? And you have a roster of what, like 20 right now, I think, or something. Which
it doesn't feel too bad yet, especially since you're not. Again, most people, at least on the lower levels, play as one character, and everyone else is their assist. So you're not encountering everyone as quickly as you would worry about 4v4 with only like 20 characters. But yeah, the other problem, like I said, though, like with the episode mode is. So yeah, it does feel kind of cheap that those things, but the voice part doesn't feel too bad. Like they're actually voice acted, and some like Steve Bloom, like sometimes some like decent, even Nolan North as Deadpool, like decent actors like in there as these characters, but the pace is so slow, you just want to click through them, and then you're not going to hear them talk at all.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just like it's tough there.
Okay. Exactly, but everything else, like awesome, fun to play, graphics are great. All the characters are cool and flashy. They're hypers and supers and specials.
They're very they have very distinct movesets too. With their everyone has like 2 buttons worth with like corresponding directions of totally unique actions, basically.
Yeah,
which is pretty cool.
Exactly. So that's really good. I'm hoping, even though the PC version seems to be failing, I hope Sony sees whatever they need to see to continue supporting it. So we see more than just 1 year of DLC characters, because I think their initial plan is 4 per year or something like that. So in 4 years, right? You got 60 more characters, which is pretty beefy. But if they're like, oh yeah, this was a failed project, we're canceling after the first year, it's like, oh well, that feels super bad. So
super empty. Yeah,
super empty.
Okay. All right. Cool. All right, Corey.
Not too much. Just
same.
Yep.
Borderlands.
Resident Evil for me. But that's about it. So finally playing Resident Evil 4.
Oh,
so,
there you go.
How far are you?
Yeah. I'm not good.
How far are you? Not good.
Is that a length?
Yeah. What am I in? Where did I just get to? I'm like 3 hours in. I'm not even that far in. So I'm not far.
Okay.
3 hours. So it's like the chapel thing. Was it the No, it was the lake. I went past the lake. So what's after the lake? The chapel?
So you fought the first boss?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I just finished. Okay. Yeah, so I've realized how bad of a shot I am, and I don't remember that being that bad in Requiem for some reason. Like, I wasn't that bad in Requiem. I don't know. I'm just a terrible
assist,
shot.
I guess. Maybe they gave you
I
more
have
help
assist
from
on.
Requiem.
I put assist on in this game, and I actually feel like it gets in the way.
It's always on.
I feel like it's in the way. So I gonna turn it back.
That's what they all say.
That helps. Yeah. But anyways, all right. We got some news this week. Couple of things before Gamescom. Let's see. According to Jason Schreier, Intergalactic, the game coming from Naughty Dog, did not have a majority at Naughty Dog working on it until The Last of Us multiplayer was canceled in 2023. And that game is apparently not going to be out until 2028.
Intergalactic?
Intergalactic, that's what I've heard.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, I'm not
No,
surprised by that.
Are we
at all.
confused because we're not calling it Interstellar first like we always do?
Yep.
No, I actually got, yeah, maybe that's what it is.
Yeah.
But yeah, so don't look for that until like at least 2028,
Wasn't.
and that's without delays. That's without delays.
And
So,
that's yeah,
you know,
it's-
2029.
It's crazy, and like the thing is, it's funny because I've been saying it for quite a while now, but like I'm starting to see even mainstream outlets finally being like, the Sony, push to live games and Holman Hurst are terrible.
Yeah.
Like I even saw one that was like calling for him to resign and stuff like that. And I was like, yes, finally, you guys fucking get it. Where it's like,
Oh.
holy shit, you
They're
destroyed
betting
the
like
company.
0.
Yeah.
Nothing's worked.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean,
What was the
Helldivers
game?
2 did, but that's the exception, not the norm. Sadly.
Yeah,
right?
they're so hell bent on finding it. They're not gonna. They strike out so much. But I
I'd say
think
that's barely a live service game either.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
not
Real life
Didn't they
now,
just-
too.
What was the game they just announced that's going to be only physical on PS5? It's
Ooh.
coming out soon. There's only physical on PS5. Mike, you wanted to get the game. What game is this? Crap.
What?
I just saw it in the news.
Zero Company? No.
No,
A
it's like-
PlayStation game. Right.
It's no, it's a multi-platform game, but it's gonna be digital on Xbox and physical on PS5.
Hmm.
I can't remember what it was. I'm looking it up while we talk right now.
okay.
Is it Blood Dawnwalker?
Oh yes,
kinda?
the Dawnwalker one. Yeah, I think that's it. Oh no, Persona 6. Persona 6.
Oh, yeah.
Persona
okay.
6.
Not that.
I don't think if Mike wants to get that
No,
game.
No.
Those were he got those mixed up. That's fine.
I got it mixed up. Yeah, it's my fault. I thought it was something Mike wanted, but it's not. But it's only gonna be physical on PS5, which is a weird thing. But that's what I'm saying. Like, that's what made me think about it, because they're the ones that drummed up this whole, going digital. So I feel like a lot of people
I
are
don't
more
believe
critical
it.
on
I
them.
don't believe that at all.
You don't think they're just waking up now to realizing that Sony's been doing the wrong thing with live service things?
No,
Oh,
no,
you're
I'm
talking
saying
about
I don't
Persona 6.
believe Persona 6 is only going to be physical only
Okay.
on PlayStation 5. Like, that might be
All right.
plans right now, but we have quite a while.
Well,
to get there.
wait. Is it only physical on PlayStation 5 because there's no discs on Xbox? Because they don't want to print them? Or is it only physical on PlayStation 5, meaning that it's not having a digital version?
No,
What are you
no.
talking about?
It will, because
I would-
like Windows and Xbox will only have digital versions. Whereas
Okay,
PS5
but-
will have a digital and a
And
digital
a
and
physical.
disc. Yes.
Oh, okay. Oh, I could see that.
Kind of makes sense, honestly. Which is why PlayStation being the one to
I
do
just-
this
Yeah,
ruins
funny.
everything so much.
Yeah.
Because they were the last ones that.
It will also come to Switch too, so it will be physical there.
It will. Oh, you're right. It will be. That's got to be. So when it gets there.
0% chance it doesn't release physically.
Yeah. Let's see. The good news from Double Fine. Double Fine was one of the studios that Microsoft wanted to close. Double Fine spun off now and officially owns all of its games made under their Xbox, under the Xbox publishing rights, and their publishing rights. Sorry. So they have ownership of all their old stuff again. And
I would
looks
love
like
to. I would love to give you $100, Jim, if you can name me one game they published under Xbox.
published. Psychonauts is one of their games, but I don't know what their publishing games were. I have no idea.
Or
Double
put out
Fine?
other than. Yeah, I mean, like they didn't release anything that significant because
Actually released one this
Microsoft doesn't
year.
They
push
did that
anything.
Lighthouse game and
Yeah.
thing where Kiln, that's right.
Kiln, that's the one. Kiln. Psychonauts 2. That was like 2 years ago, wasn't it? It was like 2
They
years ago.
actually, yeah, they've
That
been
was a
more
while
productive
ago.
than most under the Xbox umbrella.
So,
Yeah, but the thing is,
uh,
I mean, good for them,
Yeah.
but at the same time, I almost don't want to say it because it speaks it into existence, but I just don't see how they could continue developing the
Yeah,
game
I
they
mean-
want to develop. And
Well, yeah,
keep
they're not
the
going to make any
number.
more kilns.
Well,
I
that's
don't
the
think.
thing is like
No, no.
to my point was that they had all this Microsoft backing, which what did they do with it?
nothing.
I'm not saying. Listen, but is that
They
Alta's
could have been like
leadership,
putting
or is
out a
that-
bunch of games.
Shit, they
So,
could have
like-
been, but what is it? Microsoft's fault telling them you have to do this stuff, or was it?
Yes.
Their own call. We don't know. Yes, we don't know. That's what I'm saying.
No, I'm saying it is Microsoft's fault. When Microsoft gobbles you up and says, "Hey, don't worry about how you pay the bills. Don't worry about how you keep the lights on. Just make whatever you want to make. You're good." And then
we just paid a bunch of money for you, and we're gonna
make whatever games you want. And then 5 years after the fact, or however long it's been since they've acquired them, say, "Hey, either you buy yourself out from us, or we close you down." Okay, cool. So now they somehow got whatever capital they needed to buy themselves out from Microsoft. You said they got their IPs, which, sorry, are not really.
They're not grand.
Valuable.
It's not Halo.
It's not. We're not talking about Halo or anything like that. So like,
Microsoft did buy them for a reason originally.
Cheaper.
Originally.
What was that reason?
I thought it was the games they were putting out were great. They thought that they had some good games. A profitable company because they were releasing games that were probably.
I don't think
not
it
as
had
expensive
anything to do with
make.
profitability at all. I think they saw an opportunity
But
to buy somebody up for fairly cheap, and did it.
Maybe.
To keep their games off other platforms. That's literally Microsoft's strategy.
Yeah, but what games? We were just saying that they don't have amazing games, so it had to be. So they had some good ones back then.
I'm not saying the quality of the game. I'm just saying they bought them out specifically so they could only develop games for the Xbox label, right? And X years later, now they're just kind of like in a worse position. They're in a worse position now because the game industry is hostile to virtually any new game that comes out, right? You're not guaranteed success. They have IPs that are probably not really worth anything other than Psychonauts, right? Now they have to pay their employees themselves. So,
unfortunately, it's not looking good. But
I hope not, right? I want them to be successful. I want them to, but I just don't see it happening for long.
And last bit of news before Gamescom stuff is we got this yesterday. Witcher 4 will release in 2028. How confident are we in that?
Same time as Intergalactic, maybe.
Yeah.
Okay.
I hope.
I think let's say I hope they've learned that the time that they're saying is coming, they can get a game out that's complete.
So
doesn't break.
That's the key.
So if you guys remember, and we could transition this or tie this into the Gamescom news. So the Gamescom opening night closer was Witcher 4 trailer, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Witcher 3. Yes.
Witcher 3.
Right, remaster. And they basically I forget who they had from CD Projekt Red on there, but so it's a free remaster. If you own any version of Witcher 3, you're getting this new remaster for free. And even if you didn't own any of the DLC, you just now have all the DLC for free.
Yeah.
This is like in my eyes, their apology to her. They say, guys, we know we fucked up with Cyberpunk real bad, and we need to assure you that that's not happening again. So that's why we're giving you DLC for an 11 or 12-year-old game now. We're remastering it for free, so if you want any of the versions, it's free, blah, blah, blah. Like, they are trying to, like, really cement themselves with a lot of goodwill going into Witcher 4, so.
But it's coming out in September, that one. So it's like, they took a busiest month. It's coming out.
But it doesn't matter for them. It doesn't matter for them.
No, because
so they're selling themselves up for the DLC, and they're selling themselves up for Witcher 4. They don't need to sell more copies. They will, just because it's a popular franchise and a popular entry.
Yeah. And you get it re-downloaded too for the DLC next year.
If anything, this hurts other games releasing next month.
I was gonna say, like, this one is a huge game.
This is a huge.
You're gonna get your money's worth. You're gonna get to experience a game that you loved and you knew you loved again.
Yeah. Or even if you didn't, like, this could interest you. And now it's like, oh, I can buy this game for like less than $20 or whatever. Like,
it's the end game of The Witcher.
Yeah, the end game of The Witcher. Yeah, it's like, oh wow, for like less than $20, I get the base game and all the DLCs they've ever made for it, remastered, like all this fancy new stuff that they talked about, and there's gonna be more DLC next year. Like, why would you spend $70 on a game that you might not know is gonna be good or not? Right?
Yeah.
Songs of the Past, right? Songs of the Past.
Songs of the Past.
Yeah, that's the DLC coming. Did they have an exact date, or did they just say like spring of next year? I don't remember.
I think it just said next year.
It's just said next year. I don't have any date for it, so.
Okay.
Yeah, awesome for them. Yeah, and it's like their apology tour, which they may not have needed to do, but they're icing it, right? They're just putting it over the top because they've fixed Cyberpunk. They've fixed Cyberpunk.
Right. And like I said, back then, is that they burned through a lot of their goodwill with that Cyberpunk release where it was broken at launch on the consoles and stuff like that. And it took them, years of patches and the 2.0 Phantom Liberty to like really earn back that goodwill and trust. And I think this is them double downing on it because again, like they can't afford a Witcher 4 flop. They can't. Yeah. Because again, they have to go like 5+ years between these single player game releases, and they rely on that, selling millions and tens of millions of copies between years. So they absolutely need Witcher 4 to hit. So Witcher 3 Remaster, they can afford to give that away for free, basically.
Yeah, I think this is going to do real well. So
yeah. Mm-hmm. Corey, you posted the Snoop Dogg coming to Hitman. Yep. That was from Gamescom as well. Yeah. We're into Gamescom news for all those who don't know this thing. We went to Gamescom.
Yep. There was a lot of update videos, but this one, when they started to show this, I thought this was maybe going to be like a Yakuza thing or Stranger Than Heaven thing because it was Snoop Dogg and some guy there just. But
dude, if Snoop Dogg is showing up in your game, it makes me less interested.
Well, Hitman.
It's like he's showing up all over the place, so it's like you're not even sure what he's gonna do, and like how does it, what does it mean or matter?
No, I know. I'm just saying for me, I'm just speaking from the eye here. Like if your game is like, hey, we got Snoop Dogg, I'm like, cool. I'm less interested in your game now. Like,
well, Hitman has had quite a few celebrity cameos where you just go and kill them.
Yeah.
This is one of them.
Yeah.
I wish they would update First Light a little quicker, though. Instead, like Hitman.
Would you want Snoop Dogg in First Light?
We already got Lenny Kravitz for no reason, so why not? Same idea.
Yeah.
Just needless celebrity cameo.
True. So, all right. Other news from Gamescom. Hey, we got Final Fantasy VII Revelation there. We got a new trailer. Mm-hmm. What'd you guys think of the trailer first? I thought it was
good, but it was really short. I was like, I was expecting a little bit more.
The thing for me is like, you know what though? I'm fine. Like I'm sold. So I'm sold already. So like, you know what I mean? It's fine. But the best news is the fact that it was revealed it's launching spring 2027 on Switch 2, PS5, Windows, and Xbox.
Oh, we knew that already.
We did. I like the confirmation. I'd like the fact that Switch 2 is still there because every time a game gets me excited for like it's coming out, the Lego Batman game would have been a great Switch game, but it got delayed for me. So I'm like, I got it on PS5.
Are you gonna play it on Switch?
I want to play it on Switch too. I think I am. Like that's coming out. Well, it depends on when it comes out.
I got Rebirth on Switch 2, and it's really damn good. Like, I'm not, obviously it's not PS5 performance, but for a handheld, like it beats.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm gonna want to play this game nonstop. So like to be able to just pick up my system and take it with me where I'm going, that's the key. As long as the performance is pretty good. And I think, like I said, they've been doing some magic on this system that like Capcom at least has been magic for it. So,
is there any like same system bonus thing if your save file?
As far as I'm aware, no.
I'm assuming you'll get, if you have, what they've done each time is if you have a save file, you get like bonus materia or equipment, like
right.
Nothing consequent, like nothing that matters.
Nothing to stop you from playing on a different system.
Right. I do wish they would take a page from Western publishers and do cross save progression stuff like that, because stuff like I think pretty sure Witcher and Cyberpunk, no matter where you are, I could play on my PC and then load it up on my Switch 2 and continue that same save file and stuff like that. So I wish they would do that.
Yeah.
Before we go any further, I was reminded, speaking of like Witcher and performance, that Blood of Dawnwalker game, actually, they got, those are a lot of ex-Witcher 3 devs, and the game's very Witcher 3-ish, coming out, I think, early September, but they had announced that the console version would only be 30 to 40 FPS. There was no 60 FPS version, and everyone got mad, so they're like, all right, we'll do a day one update.
Yeah.
So that's interesting because that happened quick, but I guess that's that Witcher 3 people pleasing way to go about it, I guess. Yeah. That's pretty funny to me.
So, yep, I did see that in the news. Let's see. Mike, that's how I crossed up the games. That's what, remember I was saying, that's how I did it because I saw that in the news. All right. Hoyoverse Genshin Impact's publisher also it opened the show for Gamescom, announcing I don't even know how you pronounce this, but Notice Fall. It kind of people are saying. I mean, it kind of has obviously an Elden Ring. I don't want to say Elden Ring because it might just be an actiony kind of game. Wasn't Genshin Impact just mostly action? So
everything looks like Elden Ring now.
Yeah, it was a Zelda game. So that's right. That was right. That's the only Zelda clone we got, wasn't it?
No,
it's
weird. Plenty of Zelda clones.
What are you talking about? There was a game that had the exact cover of Zelda.
I'm not counting the minor games.
Covers.
Yeah.
What do you mean? It was like Phoenix Rising or something.
Rising
was it
from
called?
Ubisoft?
I remember that. Yeah, I know.
Genshin
Did that sell well? Genshin.
I mean, they touted that as a big game.
Genshin Impact's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about Genshin Impact.
Yeah.
It's the only like big clone we got. I felt like, but maybe I'm wrong.
It's like the biggest clone. Like it's multi-billions at this point, but
yeah, I don't know.
There's a ton of them though.
Yeah, but then inconsequential.
Sure.
Let's see. It'll be action, playable, and co-op as well. This game, no release date. I don't think for that. So, I think a surprise for me from the show though would be I want to say Rainbow Six Tactics.
Okay.
Hey, Tactics are making a comeback.
Are we all going to get Zero Company? Star Wars Zero Company.
I'm getting Zero Company.
Days.
And then you got. I mean, this game looked. I was like, what am I watching at first? I'm like, oh, this is Rainbow Six, but I'm like, this is a tactic. It definitely had the XCOM kind of feel, and I was like, oh crap, this is cool. So, I'm looking forward to this. You know what I mean? Like, I also had the news I posted earlier about Heroes of Might and Magic 3 remaster coming. So it's like they're really maybe this is the genre return. I don't know. That's really like I mean it's possible, but I feel like it's taken a long time off, so maybe it is. Ananta, I don't really know much about this game. January 15th.
Yeah, looks
how much of that? It does. Silent Hill, Townfall had a cast reveal during this.
Lots of update trailers.
Yeah, update trailers.
This show. Lots of
unfortunately,
stuff
Gamescom
we knew
doesn't really
about.
get too many reveals because it's stuck between not E3 and
Tokyo you just get further stuff. Yeah. Tides of Annihilation trailer confirms new lead actor. So that's going to be.
There was. I don't know where you're at in your list, but I know that there was Exodus. Did you see that? The Mass Effect that's due to come out next year.
I did not see that one. So I did, like I said, I didn't see all of Gamescom. Unfortunately, I didn't have time.
That was the big thing they showed about that is there's I guess a companion character that is an octopus that is sentient and drives a mech suit, and a little bit of his backstory, I guess. There, it's very on the nose, Mass Effect like. Obviously, this is going to be more of a AA situation from these people, but if you're trying to ape Mass Effect this hard, I'm going to pay attention. So hopefully it's a good one.
April 7th, yeah. So
this is Wizards of the Coast game, so published by them.
Yeah. How about we go right into the Dungeons and Dragons then? Warlock, Dungeons and Dragons debut trailer.
Also Wizards of the Coast.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah, no, I'm just making sure that people know.
That is a third-person action game, though. It'll be out next year, so it's a little different than you hear Dungeons and Dragons and you're hoping for Baldur's Gate 3, but a little different. But hopefully it's fun. So we'll see. That's going to be next year. That's the Wizard of the Coast, like you said.
Yeah.
We also had, I mean, look, take it for what it is. Game of Thrones has their own an RTS coming out. We mentioned this genre sort of before, not just RTS, but tactics stuff
strategy.
Like that.
You can just call them strategy.
Yeah, strategy games. We'll call them strategy games. That's the word I'm looking for. I haven't used it in a long time. That's the word I'm looking for.
So the S stands for strategy.
Yes, early 2027 for this game. So, like I said, maybe they're making a comeback.
Yeah, I mean, I think the thing is, you have developers that like those games and want to make those games, and publishers stopped really wanting to make those games, and I think just it's been a long time for these indie, or new publisher or new developers to finally make them. So, everything's cyclical. So good to see.
Yeah.
It also seems like a lot of those might be a little bit cheaper, just a little less on the animation side, and get a little more bang for your buck potentially if you have one that sells well.
Yeah, I mean, for the most part, like the thing is, if you're playing typically these strategy games, you're not really a stickler for graphics. I mean, the most popular RTSs like Warcraft and Starcraft, and don't get me wrong, I love how they look, but it's not like exactly.
Yeah.
But they're not known for.
Yeah, like $300 million
graphics.
budget graphic type of things. And even like, you know, games like Fire Emblem. I mean, I skip the animations after a few hours. I'm like, okay, cool. I've seen all the animations I care to. Like, it's good.
Yeah, yeah.
I just need to see the.
I'd want to go
I just need to see the numbers, the damage. Like, that's it. That's all I care about. How much damage am I doing?
That said, I did skip.
The battles
I did skip that Turtles tactical game because there was like no animations and was hoping for something more Midnight Suns like, which again, Zero Company looks like it might be. So.
Yeah. I just saw this. I missed this announcement, which is cool. This is this on-the-air surprise for me. Mugenics is coming to consoles September 8th.
Yeah.
That's a game I want to play. Haven't played it yet. It's another tactical strategy game. We'll go strategy. It's another strategy game. I've heard amazing things about in like the game of the year conversation.
Yeah, it's one of the highest rated games I think of the year. At least it was at release. I don't know about now.
I'm getting interested in that. Crazy Taxi multiplayer reveal.
I don't know if you'll like it though. It's kind of like a roguelike.
Is it? That's okay though. I mean, I don't hate roguelike. I just didn't get hooked by Hades 2 last time.
No, I know, but
I really enjoyed Hades 1.
Yeah, it's like a roguelike RPG though, so I don't know. Maybe you would be, but maybe not. I don't know.
Yeah, well, I'll take a look at it. But we got a Crazy Taxi multiplayer focused trailer shown. Turok trailer, which
how that's gonna work, but whatever.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Makes sense to me.
You know, we don't have a date for Turok as well for Turok Origins. What else we got going here? Anything big that I'm missing? I don't.
No,
Here's a Might Magic 3 I just mentioned is the remake.
You guys care about that Mega Man stuff?
I mean, I care about Mega Man, but like, it's just Mega Man. Like what? It's cool to see like Proto Man's returning, so you get to play as him this time around, which is kind of cool because it's very rare that you get to do that. But it's not until next year, so it's kind of one of those like, okay, you released a new trailer of one stage, so
right,
it's cool, but you know, they haven't really dug into the meat potatoes of it.
I thought this other part was interesting on the pre-show. Onimusha, the demo got an expansion.
Like, I just played the demo just for the hell of it, like last week, and now it's like, all right, I guess there's more to it. I'm probably still not gonna do that though.
You don't see that with demos usually very often. Just shadow dropped expansion pretty much to play more. So
it's coming out pretty soon too. It's
a couple weeks.
Weird.
It's a couple weeks. Yeah, I think Capcom really wants to make this game work and succeed. So
putting a lot of effort into it.
Yeah, exactly. And I think releasing another demo that expands upon it and or, you know, polishes up some of the feedback that they got from the first round will help the final release. So, good for them. They also did announce a Mega Man and Roll costume coming to Pragmata for Hugh and Diana. So I thought that was fun. I was like, okay.
Nice. Yeah. So, you know, there's been like a lot. I mean, nothing else sticking out for me to talk about.
They had the Gears of War story trailer, campaign trailer, whatever it was.
Yeah, I mean, for me, like it's more
new
trailers.
trailers.
Obviously, new trailers.
Updates,
which is fine because, like you said, I mean, like I'm actually excited for that game as well. That's October 6th, and I do think I will play that game. But I may not play it right away. It depends on how September goes with all these games. There's so many games coming.
How far behind will you be?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm concerned with. So. See, the thing for me is like, do I want to play Fire Emblem or do I want to play Gears of War? And I'm not sure.
Just the other week, you said you're definitely getting Fire Emblem.
I know I am.
Okay.
I'm going to play both at some point. It's just a matter of which one I get first. So if I get Fire Emblem first, I'm probably in that for a while. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a big game. So I don't know yet. We'll see. We'll see what I'm going through the month. We got Star Wars, Zero Company. I'm playing Wolverine. There's no doubt in my mind I have to play it, even though I'm not going to hate play it, but I might. Who knows? And then
probably be only 10 hours anyway. So
that's what I'm hoping. And and other than that, like
that short.
No, 10, 12-hour game's perfect.
It's too short because. All right, whatever.
If it's good, I don't mind. But like, man, I was watching the Skill Up video of that, and he did not change my mind on anything. I was like, oh god, it's like these people were paid to be at an event to hype this game up, and at least this one guy just was not convinced. I was like,
You know what's come back, Mike? You know, it's come back around for me for excitement a little bit. By the way, Control.
Yeah, I mean, I want that to do well.
that-
Too bad you can't get it physically when it comes out, but you have to wait a little longer. But maybe we'll want to wait a little longer anyway at this point with everything else coming out.
I'm not a game collector with it, so certain games I don't mind buying digital. So I have to buy digital.
Jim.
Yes, it is. It doesn't take up any room in my shelves.
Then trade it in somewhere.
That's what I do normally.
Yeah. Your shelves are pretty
See,
full
my shelves are
there.
full. Yes, I don't have room for games.
You're not a
on my
collector,
shelves.
Jim.
No, I'm
clearly
not
not a collector.
I'm not a video game collector. I love playing video games. I just don't have any attachment to keeping them here. So, like, I think right now I have like 4 Switch games and Resident Evil is all I have on PlayStation.
Physical games, you have less than 10 right
That's
now?
all I have. Yeah, that's all I have.
Oh my god. Damn.
What?
I spent a lot of time and effort to get Pokemon physically.
I mean,
I went.
To be honest, to be fair, like Resident Evil, I had to buy digitally because I wasn't able to buy it physically when it came out. I was in the hospital.
Sometimes they do that, and it's more and more frequent now.
I'm there with you too, Jim. I have not bought a physical game in quite a while.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like the DVD thing. I have a closet full of Blu-ray movies that I can't force myself to throw out, but I have them, and I'm never ever going to watch them ever. Like, they're there, and I have them. I have the movies digitally, and I haven't opened the physical game, the movies.
When your internet goes out, you'll crack them open.
That's why they have offline content, Mike. I have reserved like Office episodes downloaded and everything. Yeah.
Those expire, no?
Yeah, maybe they do. You're right. I have to re-download this.
It's only for like 30 days, I thought.
I thought it keeps them offline for a while. If you keep your like Netflix, if you keep your subscription open and stuff. Okay. I don't know, but I have to double check the things. So.
You're the problem with the industry.
I'm not against physical at all.
Yeah, you are.
Like
you are.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
It's just because I don't buy it, I'm against it.
Yes, you are. If you're not with us, you're against us.
Oh my god, I'm not against you at all. Like, you have every right to have a physical.
But hold on, you're the one that's like, I hate the state of the industry right now. You contributed to it.
Yes,
you contributed to it.
Why? How am I contributing to this?
Because you don't buy physical games. You're the reason why Sony dropped physical. You.
It's all your fault.
You.
And if it wasn't for you,
people like
we would still have them.
And people like you.
Okay. To be honest with you, the games I bought digitally this year, I couldn't have bought in the store because I was in the hospital, in my defense. I'm going to drop that card.
No excuse.
Oh, really? You have no other way of getting a physical game.
No, I could have shipped it. But but I wanted to play it right then and there. So a lot of my stuff is
okay. We can
on
excuse this year, but let's go back. The previous 5 years. What's your excuse for the last 5 years?
I do trade in my games quite a bit.
You used to trade in a lot, and you guys made out pretty well. I recall.
Yeah. Oh, sure.
Maybe. Let's go.
Flip-a-geddon. Like, I just made a run to GameStop for trade-ins. I actually traded in. I forget what I had. I did have some PlayStation games sitting around, so I did trade some stuff in. So right now, all I have is Resident Evil. But I did pre-order the physical Wolverine.
Yeah.
There you go. See, I'm just not
about to do that.
Hell bent on buying physical. Like, you guys, go for it. You have every right to buy it physical. You should have every option to buy it the way you want to buy it.
I just feel like now more than ever, especially for a PlayStation game, you probably should just to send the message.
It's not gonna do. There's no message being sent. It's over.
Sure,
it's over.
I'm an ally, but it's over. It's over.
I'm on your side, but it's over.
If Wolverine sells 60% physical, they might.
It's not
going to. It's not going to do 60%.
It's not going to.
Try it.
It's not. I'm buying it. I'm already buying that. But I'm buying that one physically. And it's going to be like 30%, Mike. It's going to be like 30%.
30?
That's big. That's big.
Yes.
I don't even know
that's something to give them.
I'm giving it higher.
To think about.
I'm giving it higher than I think because of the backlash.
But right now, people are boycotting it.
Sell well.
No disc, no buy.
Yeah,
literally, I was watching the Phantom Blade Zero direct or showcase. That's literally the entire chat. The entire time of that trailer, just No disc, no buy. Spanned the entire Twitch chat.
Sure, it's the same people. The demographic is not as big as you think. It's not as big as you think. That's why Sony's going to make this move no matter what. Like, you're right. There's a vocal outburst of people that are against this, and I'm all for them. They can have that voice, and they should. Yeah. But it's not much. It's probably 30%.
Yep.
I understand that.
Okay. Right.
I'm going to buy it.
When you start complaining about rising prices and all that stuff, I'm just going to remind you whose fault that is.
I understand. And like PC is... That's
you say you understand now, and then you're going to be like, why the fuck are Sony games $90? What the fuck? Blah, blah, blah. They never go on sale. Blah, blah, blah.
But that's why
it's just bullshit.
Never on sale.
Tony, on this same podcast, how many times have I mentioned recently I'm thinking about a PC?
Yeah.
How many times?
I'd rather have you do that.
This is the reason.
I'd rather have you do that. At least there's competition on PC.
This is the reason, because I'm just not really buying. I'm going more digital.
Yeah, that's fine, but do it on the platform where there's actually competition.
Yeah, but the problem with the platform stuff, like you just said, like I completely agree with you. There's no sales. They're digital stores. They're the only place to go. They monopolize it, and they shouldn't be allowed to do that. Mm-hmm. I'm all for that. Like, we just need that change. My way of playing isn't bad. It's the result that we're getting from it it's not bad. So
whatever you need to make yourself feel better at night, Jim.
Anyways. All right. I think that's going to wrap it up. Do we have any more for Gamescom?
No, I think that's it for Gamescom. So Tokyo Game Show is next. Nintendo always does Direct in September, so a couple weeks we'll see Zelda. So that'll be the next big thing.
Yeah. Okay, cool. All right, that's going to wrap it up for this episode, folks. Thanks for tuning in. Once again, we're live Twitch Tuesday nights at 8 o'clock Eastern. Join us for these fun broadcasts. You never know when we're going to have a little argument. You never know. We were talking about Gamescom. We will see you guys next week. If you can't catch us live, by the way, YouTube. We'll see you guys next week. We are out.